Good morning, Dennis. Good evening, Peter. Good morning, Jackrabbit. How's it going, buddy? Glad you guys could join me today. Well, as you can see, it's a cloudy day, but we do have some color on the horizon, so maybe, just maybe, we might see that sun pop up just to go behind the clouds. But that's okay. Cameron, good morning. Drone Bum, good morning. Good morning, Rod FPV. Oh, I've been trying to think of a name for a new channel. Maybe I'll call it Rodney FPV or Rod FPV. There you go. So anyway, it's another weekend. It's 9 October, the year of our Lord 2021. It is a relatively nice day here. They are calling for rain today. I mean, other than the fact that right now it's cloudy, they are calling for some rain. Hopefully it won't rain until after I can go do some FPV flying. As some of you already know, I posted a video of me doing my first ever FPV flight with the goggles and everything yesterday. And the more I flew it, the better I was getting. So any doubts that I had that I couldn't fly FPV is going away. It's just going to take a lot of practice, a lot of flying to get to where I want to be. And but I can see that happening. So anyway, let me take a look at the chats here. Let's see, Cameron, welcome. Drone Bum, Hot Rod in Daytona, go Space Force. Jack Sparky Fron. Wow, a whole week of no rain. Wow, I knocked on wood, Jack, just in case. So maybe we're gonna get all that rain. It is certainly windy up there. It's kind of breezy down here. Not really bad, but breezy enough. So, but anyway, so I flew FPV for the first time, and the very first liftoff, man, I ran right into the grass. And then a couple of times after there, but after a few times of launching, I finally got to where I could decently control. An expert by no means, but I was getting better. So, and I know the more practice I get, the better I'll get. And right now I'm using a Tiny Hawk S. I've been looking into getting a drone with a better camera, with an HD camera, and I talked to Drone Bum this morning, and he flies the Baby Hawk HD. So I may look into getting one of those. Not that the analog video isn't okay. I mean, it is okay, but it gets, hinky. But anyway, it'll all come in time. It's not going to be something that's going to happen right away, I'm sure. Just need to learn how to fly first. But anyway, So. Yeah, that is true, Joan Bum. Just keeping it in the air was definitely a challenge. Did I lose the, if I, am I still live, guys? Yeah, that sounded like good advice, Paul. Definitely. Uh, I'm definitely going to wait. I mean, I'm not going to get anything right away. Uh, I just want to start considering it. I may, uh, I've got two of the tiny S's. Uh, so if I destroy one, I can fall back on the other. Plus, I got one. I got a Tiny Hawk S and a controller, I think it is, that Rick Halber sent me to give away when I reach 1,000 subscribers, which seems rather difficult at the moment. I mean, at one point I was only like 28 subscribers away from 1,000, and now I'm back down to 965. So I don't know what happened, but I just noticed Drone Bum is at 970. So it's more than likely he's going to be the winner of our race between me and Lloyd Mendenhall and Drone Bum. So anyway, we haven't talked about that in a while either. Anyway, the sunrise is supposed to be at 7:12. That is 12 minutes away, according to my watch. Uh, Not sure that we're going to get to see it. Maybe kind of, sort of. Yeah, that wind seems to be picking up too. I don't know if you can hear the trees rustling. But I've got the P4P up there, and it pretty much stays where it's at, despite the wind. Well, thank you. It is still a pretty sky. It may be cloudy and stuff, but it it is pretty. There's just enough texture to it to make it look pretty, and I am grateful for that. And there goes some buzzards. But anyway, Dennis Lovelady's going to be up next. He, I believe, is flying from Lake Lanier again. I'm not sure, but I suspect that's where he's going to be flying from. Uh, yeah, it'll be after Dennis is done. We'll have Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. Um, so be sure to join us for that. And then don't forget the tomorrow Sunday sunrise crew, starting with Joan Bum in New York, coming to me here in Virginia. Then we're moving to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, on to Arkansas with Fly Natural, and then to the House of Hope, Chris Hope, of course. So let's see. Dean, good morning. Mela. My life resolves around maybe, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I think all of us kind of does that. Mela. Wow, it's only 7:03, man. That was the longest 3 minutes in the world, I think, so far. Chris Hope. Is Chris Hope in the house? There he is. Morning, Mr. Hope. How you doing, buddy? Johnny Drone Flyer, good morning. Glad you guys could join us. Yeah, those clouds are closing in on the horizon, so I don't know that we're going to get to see the sun. Uh-oh, what's going on? Lost my picture there for a minute. Maybe we'll just do a pan around here. Take a look at the old neighborhood. Drone Life RC, good morning. How are you today, Chris? Yeah, and here we are back at the sunrise. Steve, SJM Drones, good morning. Well, we got 5 minutes till the official sunrise. Dennis LoveLady is going to be launching at 7:20 or going live at 7:20. You have a great day, Paul, and be safe out there today. Jackson RC Aviation, good morning, Brother Chris. How are you today, sir? You know, one thing about flying FPV yesterday, how cool it was. I mean, you know, I've heard people say it, and I could well imagine it, but it really does feel like you're flying the drone in on the drone. That's really what it feels like. Is that you're on the drone flying the drone, and that is such a cool feeling. And so I'm definitely looking forward to getting better at that and joining the ranks of the FPV flyers. I told EBR FPV this morning that I wanted to fly like him when I grew up in FPV. That guy does some amazing stuff with his drones. There's a lot of guys out there that does amazing stuff with their drones. Drone Bum is getting to be one of them. He may deny it, but he is definitely getting to be one of. And there's Carlos and EBR and Ken Dono and countless numbers. Doc Murdoch. There's a number of them out there that just rip those drones like crazy. So there's a lot of people to learn from and stuff. So, but anyway, it does appear that I might have some problems with my batteries. I ordered 4 new batteries today. I can understand that, Jackrabbit. I can understand that completely, brother. I really can. I mean, it was exciting. You know, when I got to the church yesterday, at first I was having troubles getting the drone to even start. I don't know what happened or anything. Maybe it was just a bad battery. I don't know. But I eventually got it to where I could fly it, and of course, as you saw in the video, it went fairly well. For a beginner, it went fairly well. Um, I was glad that I was able to keep it up in the air for longer than 30 seconds, but anyway, that all comes from learning. So, but well, it's 7-Eleven, and I have a funny feeling that the clouds on the horizon have just blocked out the sun. Because at 322 feet, we should have seen it come up by now. It should have breached over the horizon by now. Even though 7:12 is the official time, the higher you are, the earlier the sunrise would be. So, but anyway, Dennis LoveLady's going to be up next, folks. Don't forget to join him. And after Dennis, following Dennis LoveLady, will be Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. Did I check the carburetor, Rodney Bell? No, Dennis. To be honest with you, I didn't realize that the carburetor could be an issue. I'll look into that. Thanks for pointing it out, brother. Anyway, so be sure to move over to Dennis's channel. Following Dennis is Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. And then don't forget the Sunday sunrise cruise. Starting with Drone Bum, then me, then Dennis, then Fly Natural, then Chris Hope. Anyway, let me start bringing this down. I am toying with the idea also of maybe getting into flying model airplanes. We'll see about that. Drones remain my main interest. Flying airplanes are pretty cool. And I know Chris Jackson and his son, Mason, they do a pretty good job of flying as well. It does my heart good to see a father do so much with his son. That is so cool. Yes, Chris, I'm talking about you, brother. Pumpkin supervising. Pumpkin was my spotter this morning. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate you guys being in here. Let me get this drone in here and quiet. Now I can talk without talking over the drone. Anyway, folks, I do appreciate y'all being in here. Again, don't forget the Sunday Sunrise Crew. Don't forget Dennis LoveLady's up next, followed by Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and friends. But y'all have a great weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to see you on Dennis's channel and Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney. Stay safe. We appreciate you. Love y'all. Bye now. Got to put that drone down.